Welcome back, hunters! I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to our finale for the Whiterime Ridge Expedition series here in the Hunter Classic. So last episode, we got ourselves up to bear country, and we actually managed to take down a bear. And in the lead-in up to this distance, and reaching all the way up here, we actually got down, I think it was 3 or 4 snowshoe hares, and just 1 Arctic fox. So we're in prime bear territory. We should hopefully come across a few more as we're up here. I am going to try to get us a little bit further along, because 30-06, it's a bit of a boomstick when you take a shot with it, so it might have scared a lot of things in the area off. But that'll let us start to, do these little sprints in between, and hopefully cover more ground to get to better areas to hunt in. Yeah, we got our first bear. It was definitely not a very good scoring one. We got a measly 8 GM for it. We got more money from the little snowshoe hares. Even our worst snowshoe hare, I think, gave us more GM than the big bear just did. So they're definitely something that we'll have to try to go for some bigger gains than that. But yeah, we're going to get in, just do some more hunting, try to get what we can here. I do have more okay, yeah, I do have more stacks of the 30-06 ammo. I was going to say, I don't think I had a lot left. Yeah, no, I only have 3 in this clip. Well, actually not clip, because the 30-06 is a lever action, so it's just 3 in the magazine right now. Well, I guess magazine, clip, it depends on terminology, I guess. Yeah, the 30-06 is a bit of a boomstick, so if you are going to use it, do know you're going to let everything around you know you've used it. I just wanted to bring it with me because, again, I want a little bit of a change up to show off some more of the weapons than just sticking to the same old for every single hunt. I do have that sort of, generalist setup where it was, I think, the 30-06, the 243, and a shotgun. I think that was what it was. I think I switched out the ground blind for another weapon. But that generally handled the majority of the animal roster just from those 3 weapons alone. But I figure we've seen that loadout, or that configuration so many times before. Let's change it up with some other weapons and try other things out. They do still kind of fall into the general rifle style of hunting, shotgun style hunting, archery style, etc., but it's still nice to show off different things. Variety is the spice of life. Although I'm hoping not to have too much variety this episode and just have it be a lot of polar bears. It is the only big-ticket animal we didn't really get throughout the series, and we weren't really in a lot of areas to actually go after them, because the polar bears are pretty exclusive to just up around this area here. Yeah, there's the draw. Basically up around everything north of where I kind of just drew that line to go through. I still don't know why you have such a small amount of line you can draw on the map. Just let them go hot. Yeah. Let them go wild with it. Kind of like how my mouth doesn't want to talk properly and just go wild all over the place. Well, yeah, it's just the real northern reaches of the coastline that they seem to be more spread out by the animal charts. And if you are looking for the animal charts, the Hunter Classic Wiki has everything in store there to go check and see where you'll typically find animal species. When it comes to free hunting, you don't generally need to use stuff like that, but when it came to things like going after the bighorn specifically, or the doll sheep and the polar bears, it does come in handy to just reference that to get an idea of where to try going on the maps. Okay, we'll take the mark. You know what, let's put the marker over there, just kind of keep it going along, until we either hear something or see something. I don't know if I should try. I wonder if the shotgun would be quieter than the 30-06. Huh. That might be something to check. Yeah, we'll just kind of keep going for a walk. It's going to be a little hard to keep our eyes open because of where we are, on the map. We've got a lot of terrain, just kind of bumps and hills that are going to block sight lines. So we're probably going to have to rely on our ears more so than our eyes. Case in point. Although I don't know if I want to go for an Arctic fox. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to see if I can call it in. It's this is a pretty good area to get some nice visibility to it. I don't really have... Okay, it looks like it's right in tight in, like, the forested area there. Yeah, that's a good spot for it. Okay, switch that out for the buckshot, just in case. See, I don't have, like, a nice natural blind like I did for the Arctic Fox last episode. There's not really good trees just, like, lined up at the top of this hill here to hunker in and look out to it. But something I also should keep in mind is I don't have to be in as close proximity using the shotgun as I do like archery stuff. The shotgun can still have an okay enough range to it. So even if... Oh, hang on, is that something right there? Oh, I can't actually look down. That's one of the quirks about the game is, depending on the terrain geometry, you might hit it so you can't actually look further down at certain points. So you almost have to crawl and then have the body turn to then be able to. Okay, what's the general direction? Okay, so possibly up right through there somewhere. You know what? It's not quite a tree, but maybe I could use, like, the shrub here. It is just more... Well, yeah, it's not really like there's leaves or needles to hide in, but that might work. Oh, actually... Okay, I see it. There it is. I do want to be careful here. Actually, I should also check. How is the Sentinel Eliminator doing? Oh, I think that wore off. Okay, there we go. Oh, actually, you know what? If I can get this guy, I think that's going to be this mission completed, because I think it's to spot and hunt a male and female fox in the same hunt. Okay, yeah, he's still coming in pretty good. I think if he gets up a little closer... Yeah, I think that's a good range to be able to get him. I just wanted to try to... There we go. Yeah, see, archery-wise, I probably would have had him coming in even closer than that. So I'm just going to switch again back to the slugs for that. And let's go take a look at him. So let's see how you score up. Oh, I didn't actually get any... Oh, no, I did get a couple of the... 48's not too bad. Yeah, there we go. Arctic Fox mission completed there. Some winter pairs. So I think that's maybe 100 or 200 GM. Every little bit helps build that up. Okay, and because I did take the shot, I should be able to get a little bit more running in before I'll... Oh, and actually another antler shed. I'm actually having surprisingly good luck finding these, considering. Okay. So yeah, let's get our way out over this way. I was hoping to get another bear before another fox, but, I mean, it is another animal regardless, so... Let's not look that gift horse in the mouth. You know, just keep going and try to listen out for if we do hear another bear roar or can see something. We might be able to see them out on the ice, but again, I don't think I'd be comfortable trying to go and claim them out there. With how the hunter likes to have you so that way you can't go through water, I feel like that's just like traps waiting to get you out there, fall in, and you can't move or do anything. I think you kind of have to wait for them to come inland and then try to get them. Oh, and I'd hate to wound one and have it run out there, because that would be just awful to try to go after. It really does feel like the game needs to have, like, a little bit of, like, swimming capability to it. Not indefinitely, but say, like, even if you could just have a minute to swim out, get what you harp, or get what you shot, get back to solid land, that's it. Okay. I'm not sure how far I should travel after taking the shot, so maybe we'll slow our roll right about here. And we'll see, depending on how the call comes in, whether I'll use the shotgun or the 30-06. I feel like the 30-06 is better for a little bit more range and save the slugs for, like, self-defense measure. I do still have the first aid kits on me in case. And I do have 27 minutes. I do like that quality of life. Ooh. I mean, it is literally right on the path to where I want to go, so maybe we will try for this fox. We'll see if I hear anything else make noise or not. Let's load this with the buckshot that we need for it. It is a ways out, so we might well hear something else in the... as we start, like, closing the distance here. Oh, and we got a track down there. Now, I think it should just be in roaming mode. I don't think it's been anything, like, alerted because of another shot we took. Yeah, it just says roaming. Just going to crouch down and take a look. So, you know what? If I can get into those two trees there and then call, that might be a good spot to use, again, the natural blind of that kind of cover. And we should be within range that it will definitely hear the call we put out. And just double check that the shotgun is with the right shot type. Yeah. That's probably the most crucial thing with the shotgun. It's very versatile, but you need to remember you're using the right ammo. And if you're on a hunt where, again, you might be using all three shot types. Sorry. There we go. There's all three fingers. Be sure just to double check you're using the correct type before you take your shot. Nothing sucks more than thinking you have the right shot type in the right weapon, and then finding out you forgot and you're just wrong with it. Yeah, so I'm just going to get through here. And I think, like, this is probably our best kind of position to take here. Crouching down. Yeah, that's going to be too low. Oh, I see it. You can just kind of see some features of it. Male or female? Male. Now, it looks like he's going to have a little ways to go to get to us, because he has to come down and then probably loop in towards us. But yeah, this was a trick that I used a lot in Call of the Wild, and even my early days in the Hunter Classic, way back years ago, is to go right up close to the tree trunks like this, and basically hide in them. Because they do provide a natural bit of cover to... Oh, actually, they normally do. I just gotta try to see the best position here that I can still see out of this. That's not it. Okay, this might still work. There's nothing like HUD element-wise to know if you are in cover or not, so it usually is best just to hug the very trunk of the trees. That's where Call of the Wild does give you a little bit more quality of life with your, like, visibility indicator on the HUD. So now we just gotta wait for it to pop out and see. Yeah, we're not going to hold our breath just yet. We're just going to be at the ready. I'm hoping it comes over there and doesn't, like, skirt along and then cut its way up. Of course, I said that. Now that's going to be exactly what it does. Let's just see where it's going to come in from. Even just try another call just to try to lure it up this way more. Come on. Oh, there you are. Further out than I expected it to be. I actually don't know if that was it leaving or coming in. Oh, no, I think coming in. Yeah. Okay, so it probably... I might actually be able to take it from right there. Yeah, I have to. That was actually him... Oh, he was right in that patch. I thought he was actually a little further back than those trees. I was going to say, if he would have gotten up into that exact area, I would take the shot. When you see their head, like, directly turn and almost, like, freeze up on you, you know you've been spotted. You can either try to get lower and just don't move, and maybe they'll let you go, or take your shot and see if you're good. Only 8 GM. God, these guys are not doing very good. Okay, but that's another animal down, and we'll put our marker out that way. I can also... Oh, you know what? Let me switch that out for slugs again. Again, a little bit of safety doesn't hurt dealing with polar bears. Is this going to be... Okay, see, that's odd, because... I really thought that was the same fox. And that the tracks disappear very quickly after you've, like... Nope. Okay, that's fleeing. So maybe I actually did scare one fox off, and that was a completely different one I called in. Yeah, that seems to be what happened. Okay, but let's... Hopefully we'll come across some polar bear tracks. Again, they're the big ticket animal that I want to try to get the most of this hunt, and so far, we haven't had a... Yeah, we haven't had one. We had one last episode at the end of it, but we haven't had anything this one. I might have to extend this episode a little bit till we get a few bears. But it really isn't super up to me whether we'll get them or not. It's more so... if they actually have spawned in up here. I'm trying to remember where I was on the map where I had gotten the polar bears when I was doing the reserve tours. I can't remember if it was this far forward or not. It might have been. Oh, there we go. Okay, sounds like it is a... Oh, no. A bit of a ways off. Not too far, though. So we'll probably be able to get a visual on it and then plan our approach. Okay, this area is a little bit rough terrain-wise, though, so... It looks like we go up this hill, then maybe it's a bit of a valley and then another hill. I was never really good at reading topography on maps. I know you use the lines for, like, elevation and that, but I was never the best at it. Yeah, so top of a hill, it does go down into a bit of a valley. Oh, it seems like it came from maybe even on the other side of that hill. Although, going direction-wise, it seems like it's straight across from here. Oh, that's some pretty thick stuff. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to aim for that hill there. Actually, I think... Yeah, this I think was the area where I had gotten the other polar bears last time I was up this way. Like, I'm pretty sure for the Reserve Tour series, that was the sort of peak we were working off of. I don't know if it would have spotted me or... Well, actually, I don't think it would spot me. Maybe hear me. I don't know how skittish polar bears would actually be. More so, I think it's you trying to be undetected, because they will come to you Not so much they're going to run away. They're going to come to you because they think you're food. They are large enough to treat you like food. They are gigantic if you can actually see them in person, or even just like get size reference in like videos or that of them. They are massive creatures. It's a shame that they're on the endangered species list because of climate change. Oh. Okay, well, it's still in the area, which is good. It was pretty noisy for one. It makes me think it's not a very good scoring one at that. Because usually the good scorers are pretty quiet and you don't really get any idea of them like being in an area unless it's off of like their tracks or seeing them from afar. I might actually have to use the shotgun for this because I might be in very close quarters when I finally see it. Yeah, just due straight ahead. Okay. I thought I might have heard something, but I think it's just the wind starting to pick up with the snow starting to fall, too. Okay, we are very close to where it called from. Okay. Am I getting Carnivore's Ice Age vibes from this? Oh, I think that might be it there. Ah, shoot, just went down the, slope there. But that does mean we have more distance to it than I thought we might. Oh, the only problem is I don't know where it might come back up. Okay, that might be the same one, or it might be two different ones. Oh, I think we're dealing with two different bears, because here's a different set of bear tracks. Yeah, we're in their territory, alright, and we're dealing with multiple at the same time right now. Okay. So it's... Oh, there's one. But of course they want to be just in positions that are not... Okay, if I can get up to this top little bit here, I think that'll give me visibility. Well, actually, let's go for this one. Okay, there's that done. I'm going to stand up and move. Keep the shotgun with slugs ready. I don't think it's going to cause anything to, like, be charging at us. Because this isn't like the Hunter Primal or Carnivores, where they will go angry at you. I do want to have this at the ready just in case it might be, like, sent running and then come meet us. So we know there's another bear over there. What direction it might have gotten spooked, though. Probably going to go out towards the tip that way. Let's see what we got for this one. Only 13. Man, these bears are not very worth it so far. Yeah, I'm not going to get a trophy shot of this one because, again, that's not really very good scoring at all. Like, we've gotten better scoring rabbits, or more rewarding rabbits from than the bears so far. But yeah, so my thinking is the other one probably heard the gunshot and ran off this way. I don't really see it running towards the sound, so we'll go see if we can get that one and see if we can get one decent bear for this. But I am surprised how low they've been, like, giving for GM reward. These have all been ethical weapons to use on them. It's just that we have had pretty poor luck for, like, how they've sized up. And actually, checking the map, yeah, so that was kind of the area where I was planning to go on one of my other hunts, but I got, I think, sidetracked. Was it the doll sheep or was it Sitka deer? I think it was the Sitka deer distracted me, and instead of going up... Yeah, I went up this way, but instead of going this way, I got distracted over this way. We'll see if we can get this last bear, though, because I can't imagine there's really much else up in these areas. This is pretty far stretched, and I don't think we'll have anything coming in. Or we'll stumble upon a sudden grouping of them. Oh, we've at least gotten... What's that? I think that's our first bear this episode. I guess 3 bears isn't bad, but again, I just wish they were a little bit better scoring. Like, only being worth, like, 8, 12. They've been very low balls. Okay, this will give us a bit more visibility up by... No! Well, speaking of another bear, there we go. Okay, that's a female, so... I think the females would be bigger than the males, but again, the scoring system, it might lean to only wanting the males because of it being like more of a trophy species. Like, usually hunting, you go after the guys because it's no sweat to take out one of the male animals. The females just have a plentiful pick, really. And they're the ones that keep things more so going along. Like, taking care of the next generations and that. Well, we'll have to see how she is. Oh, shoot. I think she must have picked me up. I saw her. There she goes. But the difference... Oh. That's another bear. And thing is, that one I don't think is spooked. So it really is that this has become thick bear country. Oh, I don't know if I'll have good visibility in here, though. This is slugs, right? Yep, that's slugs. I might need them. Because if I do this straight beeline for it, there's a chance we'll encounter it in the trees. It did roar from a fair distance off, though. So we might actually be able to get through this, and then we'll see it on the other side. That is one thing about the Hunter Classic, where it can be hard... Actually, maybe even called Wild has it, where you don't really know the vegetation layout. So you don't know if you're actually into an area that's a dense forest, or it's just, like, vast and wide open. Going off of the overhead map, you don't see any idea about, like, where you might have these groves of trees to be. So it can be hard to figure out, are you actually going to... Is there a nice open area past what we're seeing here, or does this just keep going all the way along? Well, let's just be ready with the shotgun and keep our eyes and ears open. Really all we can do right now. Let's try to get a bear that's at least 20 GM, though. Like, I am just amazed at how low they've been scoring. Oh. That's quite a pitfall. I don't know if you'd be able to get out of that. I'm not sure if that's just like an overlooked part of map design, or that's intentional. It's like, that looks like you would fall right in up here. Okay, that's a new trail, too. So that means there's more polar bears out here. Yeah, it seems like this stretch right up here might be pretty dense with them. Because that's going to be 3, I think, total in this area. We took one down, we saw one running, and then there was a call from another one roaming up here. Okay, it does look like it thins out further ahead. Okay, that's good. That'll give us visibility back, and we can hopefully spot something nearby. I don't hear anything. Yeah, there's no callers or anything to lure them out. So it really is, you basically just have to spot them and... Ooh. That sounded like it was to my left. Okay, I'm flanked by polar bears. I've got this one here, and then that one that just called from up there. Or somewhere... Ooh, that was pretty close, but I think I'm going to focus on this one here. The angle's not quite how I'd like it. Oh, she's giving us a good shot, though. And just in case... I think that probably scared it off. Yeah, I'd say we're safe too. Go grab this one. Just keep my eyes open in case. But I don't think there's any animals that actually, like, run in towards you if you, like, take a shot. Pretty sure they all go running off, but maybe we'll see about trying to get this other bear so that way we can say we got a decent amount. Well, let's see how she scores first. She is... 17? God, I can't even seem to break the 20 GM amount for them. I kind of want to see what this other bear is, because, like, this has been a bad showing for getting so little GM for them. I know there was one bear that did amazingly well, like, on the reserve tours. I think it was, like, 84 GM, but these ones haven't even cracked the 20 amount. Okay, so I think it might have actually been just up in this area here. Yeah, I think it was actually right here that it called from. Oh, yeah, it was literally just on the other side of this hill when it called. And then we took the shot, so we should probably see tracks of it fleeing soon. Roaming. Yeah, there's no way it would have stayed in the area. Okay, roaming still. Come on, I know you probably got... You should have gotten scared, so we should... Oh. God, I'm not even seeing, like, the semicircles coming up with these tracks. There we go. I'm not sure if maybe it's just the angle and the whiteness of the snow was blocking it. Okay, it stayed roaming. One of these has to be where it turned to flee. Bingo. Okay, we got direction. So it looks like it went in, yeah, basically completely turned opposite direction it could from that shot. So So now we have to figure out, did it go out onto the ice, or did it... Oh, no, looks like it might not have. Okay, there's a track there, but there's also this track here. Is this another fleeing? Yeah. Okay. I'm guessing maybe it went up over that. I don't know if it would have stayed in this little valley of sorts and kept running or not. We'll at least try to spot it and see where it is. If it's not too far off, maybe I will try to get it since this is the finale for the Expedition series. But if it is way off and it's going to take a very long time to try going for it, maybe we'll just let it go. But yeah, I am surprised at how many low-scoring animals we've gotten on this, like, outing. Like, the rabbits were our MVPs. They were consistent 30s and 40 GMs coming in. Okay, I don't see tracks anymore, so I don't exactly know where it would have gone. Like, I don't see anything really out on the ice. Not that it's really easy to spot anything out there. I don't see any more tracks around here. A bit peculiar. I'm not sure where the tracks were kind of going direction-wise from there. Like, are they up in between the rocks, maybe? I was hoping to get some idea of, like, just generally where it was running off to, but again, I don't see any tracks from up here. I don't think I'll be able to follow after her. Or it. Again, I don't know even what the gender was. I just heard the calls from it. I'll just go along here a bit and see if I can find another just random track left behind. I think we'll have to end this episode here because I don't have a good direction anymore for it. Yeah, I've got nothing for tracks or signs of where it went, so we'll wrap this episode up. Oh, hang on. Let me just take a look out there. I think that's nothing, though. Oh, well, we will go get that shed, perhaps. Not really anything super valuable there, but it gives us something to go for while I give us the outro. And thank you guys for joining me on this episode of this Whiterime Ridge Expedition series. I hope you enjoyed our little outing here in Whiterime. We definitely got to see almost the entire animal roster aside from the geese that keep flying overhead, but again, you need to have like a paid-for setup in order to call them in and go after them. I am getting quite a bit of GM in, so we're probably going to look soon at making a bird setup on one of the maps. I'm thinking maybe Pick-a-Bean Bay, because that one I don't think has that much variety of... I can't remember how many animals that map has. I know it has the feral hogs, the geese. It might actually have a little bit of a decent animal variety. We'll see. But yeah, I'm saving up for that. And thank you guys very much for joining me on this episode. Next weekend, we're going to go to Hirschfelden for the fallow deer. Oh, no, I gotta end things here. We'd be going too long. So yeah, Hirschfelden for the fallow deer next weekend, and just trying for a few things there. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and until I do see you in the next series or episode, survivors and hunters, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.